What's up, RC fans and enthusiasts? Yep, we're back here today. Welcome back to the channel. Glad to have you guys back. Today we're going to be talking about the new Rlaarlo AK787. We're going to take it out for some 2S testing and 3S testing. This is the cheap $200 version, and can't wait to try this thing out, man. Let's open it up and check it out. See if we can get this thing. Oh yeah, that is beautiful. Beautiful work. Shouts out to Rlaarlo. You guys did an excellent job on this car. Very nice craftsmanship. So this is a beautiful car. I can't find any faults with it. Okay, first thoughts on the Rlaarlo 787 is wow. They really outdid themselves. I love the carbon fiber look on the top brace, and that design on the bottom is just the coolest. If I haven't seen anything in my life, that's awesome right there. Great, hats off. The suspension in the rear seems pretty good, actually. It feels right. It's got plenty of oil in it, no problem. Although I want to go feel the front, and I don't know if you can hear it. It's like there's no oil in it at all. It's got a lot of bounce to it. I mean, if it does, it's got a lightweight oil in the front. With the rear, I mean, as soon as I push it, it doesn't even come all the way back up quick. It just kind of, yeah. Anyways, what do we have? The VS60 amp speed controller in there. Huge cooling fins. Super fast fan that comes with it. Keeps that ESC cool. I have the 4300 kV, so it's the higher RPM motor. Decided to go with speed over power. I don't know why. I thought I'd ordered the other one, to be honest with you, but I got this one instead, so we're gonna work. Oh, I know why I did, because it only came with a 3S power hour right here, and so I knew that I can only do 3S on it. So you know, you really have to gear it fairly high with the other with the smaller KV motor. Anyways, we're gonna take it out for a few test runs before I completely gut it and re-gear it, and we're gonna see what kind of speeds we get out of it. And after that, we will bring it back to the shop, tear it all down again, and try to make this thing our new speed car. Hey guys, welcome back. We're here, one of my little favorite spots, but unfortunately we got some rain. Not raining too bad, but we don't want to get this bad boy all wet and tore up, so we're gonna make this a quick run. I got the GPS hooked up to it right now. We're gonna see how fast it goes. It's a 2S setup, right out the box, factory. 199 bucks. We're gonna see what this bad boy can do. Check it out. how well this thing does on a wet surface. You know, I didn't check that mesh on the gear, but it does feel a little tight, if you ask me. The trim seems pretty good out of the box. It's holding a straight line for the most part. Well, it's a little bit off. Let's move it just a little bit. Full throttle right there. Alright, let's check this mile per hour. Step. Read. 31 miles per hour on 2S battery. Not bad for right out the box. Alright, now it's time for the breakdown. I got the Rlaarlo 787 sitting in front of me right now. I don't know if you guys have seen this car yet, but for the ones who have out there, I thought I just might share this with you. What I figured out you can do is with the wing, you know, they come pre-set up with this channel 5 kind of variable switch right here that you use to adjust the wing up and down. Well, I decided to try to take it one step a little bit further and figure something out with these buttons. So I started reading in the manual, and it tells you in the manual that when you calibrate this thing, you can actually calibrate these buttons also. So with that, you have to use the steering rate knob, which is the second one down on the left hand side. You use that to adjust your endpoints. So what I figured I'd do is I'd go ahead and try it. So if you guys want to try this out, what you're going to do is, first of all, you're going to go into your receiver box and you're going to find that that number 5, what it's plugged into your wing, and you're going to pull that out. Okay, and then the next thing you're going to do is you're going to locate channel 4, which is your right button. Your 3 is actually connected to a turbo that's connected to your speed controller, which is kind of cool. I realized that it's not really necessarily a turbo. It's more of a punch setting, which can also be adjusted. Uh, I'm not sure what it's set at the moment, but what it does is so your speed controller, I would believe it's at a setting level one, of course, or at the lowest punch setting that there is. And then once you hit your turbo button, that actually activates a higher punch setting. So once you give it throttle, it gives it a little bit more power during takeoff, which is cool. I like that feature. That is awesome. It takes away from having to hook up one of those little uh, program cards or whatever you got to do to change the settings on the ESC, which is another question that I had about this, but that kind of answers it right there. It's all built in, which is awesome. I love it. Anyways, getting back to what we were talking about in the beginning. Sorry, you guys. Okay, so once you've located channel 4, um, you're gonna plug your wing into that channel. You're going to have, I believe, a headlight that might need to be pulled out of there. It needs to be relocated to channel 6 or channel 5. I can't remember which one is which, but you guys will be able to figure that out. It's fairly easy. I think it can go either or actually, but it's basically the rear lights. What the rear lights are hooked up to, you're gonna swap those out to channel 4, which is gonna be your wing connected to channel 4. Anyway, skipping ahead, the next thing that you're gonna do is on the back here. I hope you guys can see that, where it actually connects from the servo to the wing. By the bar, you're gonna disconnect that pivot point, the turnbuckle from the ball in on the wing. You want to disconnect that and move it out of the way, so that servo is going to be able to move freely. That's just for the initial setup. Now, the next thing that you're going to do once you get that all set up is, of course, you're going to power up your car. Turn your car on. Boom. Okay. And now you want to put your remote control into setting mode. I already have this one preset. I really don't want to mess with it anymore because it takes a little finagling to get it to work right. But trust me, this works. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to turn your steering wheel all the way counterclockwise to the left in rotation. And as you're doing that, you're going to give it full throttle. You're going to hold those two down. And then as you're doing that, you're going to hold the power button down. And you're going to hold it until it beeps. It's going to beep twice, like beep, beep. That's it. And once it does that, you let go of the steering, you let go of the trigger, and then you hit the power button once more. You got to do it quick. Okay, once you hit it again, it's going to blink a different color and it's going to go into your settings mode. Okay, once you're in your settings mode, you're going to click, is that 4? Yes, that's right. You're going to click 4 right here, the switch on the right hand side. Click that. You're going to see your servo in the back that controls your wing. It's going to jump a little bit. That's okay. Okay, look at the position of your servo, where it's at. Are you able to connect the wing back to it? If not, then what you're going to do is you're going to go back here and you're going to go back to the steering adjustment right here. And you're going to turn that steering knob right there up or down. And that's going to set your points. Okay. So you hit this button first. You hit your setting or input 4 button. And then once your little servo moves, you're going to use this to adjust the endpoint. Now what you want to do is you want to get it close enough to where you can connect the wing back together. Okay, once you got the wing connected back together, then you can really adjust, up or down, pitch, yaw, whatever you want to call it. And then once you find the setting of which side, you tap the button again, and it's going to turn either red or the red light's going to go away. And then you use your adjustment again to get the other end. And then once you do that, you hit the power button one more time. Bam. All your settings are going to be saved. You can power off, power back on, and you can hit that button, boop, boop, and this is what happens. Turn your car on. Turn your remote on. Left, right. Little throttle. Boom, 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 boom. I love it. No overthrow. It goes exactly right where I want it every single time. Thanks, guys.